Welcome to Visual Effects Artists React. Today we got an episode full of horsepower. We got some 1 horsepower clips. We got some 500 horsepower clips. And then we even have some 1,000 horsepower clips. We're gonna look at Megan 1 and Megan 2.
Wow.
Also a little magic, sprinkle it in there. Get your white shirts ready and your fans. You're about to experience true magic. We get to watch a little Chris Angel.
Oh.
It's so bad we had to keep it off of YouTube.
This one clip is worth the subscription alone, I guarantee you.
There are some insanely creative and cool blends of practical and visual effects happening all throughout these films. You're gonna love it.
Wait, sorry, is it Mithrigan?
Mithrigan.
Wait,
So this is the third movie.
wait, is it the third movie, 2.0?
Megan?
Model 3 generative android. Megan.
Oh, Mithrigan is the first one, and
Mithrigan.
Mithrigan 2 is the second one.
Yeah, Mithrigan.
Mithrigan.
It's a yeah, Gaelic thing.
It's an Italian.
So we're gonna kick it off with the final fight scene from the first movie. Just like, we're going right into it. Yeah, I guess it's actually more like Chucky.
Oh, the eyes look good.
Look at that.
This has to be a little girl wearing a
Yeah,
mask or something, right?
I think it's a little girl.
Oh, they got some like negative inward makeup going on.
Isn't this great? Isn't
Yeah,
it creepy as heck?
Really creepy.
What is happening?
Whoa.
Yeah, they're like a robot family.
Dude, she's got some Nintendo Power Gloves on. Oh,
Oh, Rip. Yeah, she's half as dangerous now.
oh, like a banana peel.
Oh, the head popped off.
You know, I've seen them hit robots with hockey sticks. It shouldn't fall over from something as simple as that.
Oh, screw you. That's what you gotta say.
It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. It's very believable, and it's like perfectly wedged in the uncanny valley in the right way. Obviously, it's a robot. It's not a human, but it's human-like, and it's got like that perfect blend of both qualities. And I think they did a really good job with it.
Yeah, it's dope. What are they doing for the face? Is it?
So for the face, basically, some shots are a full dummy, but then there's lots of shots where it is a person wearing prosthetic, and what they're doing is they're replacing just the eyes and sometimes the mouth.
Wow.
Oh, they left little pockets for it.
Creepier without the eyes.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
dude, that's horrible. That is creepier.
Oh.
They should have left it as is.
Look at the areas that are changing and the ones that aren't. Like, so the head gash, for instance.
Oh,
See,
wow.
The head gash isn't changing. They're
Yeah.
keeping that.
Yeah, that's a nice blend.
And that's, I think, that secret sauce here. It's not a CGI head replacement. It's not even a CGI face replacement. It's surgically going in and only doing the parts they have to. And that's why it's just so convincing. So let's take a look at the second movie, too.
All right, Megan, you're attracting way too much attention.
This is not
I mean, I will say it looks a lot more Siege to me. Might be the lighting. I wonder if they're replacing larger portions or maybe full head replacement.
You built a second Megan?
Yeah, that, you know, fool me once, shame on someone, I can't remember.
Yeah,
But the second time is your fault.
The first movie is kind of like a horror movie where like a creepy doll comes to life, and the second one is like an espionage thriller. Knowing what we've seen in the first movie, how do you think they're doing this scene?
Yeah, so Siege face through the window of hair, sometimes including Siege hair.
You're right. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. They filmed an entire dance sequence with an actress wearing the mocap Avengers suit, and then they decided it wasn't quite robotic enough, so they have shots of the real actress in the costume intercut with the full CGI shots.
Wow.
And I think the hair is actually like the giveaway.
All those little hairs catching the light.
Yeah, this is extra strays.
So this is where I want to show you the behind the scenes for this, because this is hilarious.
She's in!
She's
immediate
in.
access.
Yeah, she's like takes the place of like Vision, I feel like. She'd be like that kind of type, you know? Got like a soul gem somewhere in there, you know?
Yeah.
But the chin prosthetic
Wow.
to kind of like have that plasticky outer edge of the face where the compositing gets difficult sometimes, because look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, wow, wow.
So yeah, I mean, it's a thing where it's like, I've noticed throughout this film, there's a lot more like full CGI replacements versus like the first one that had a little bit more of those that surgical approach. Granted, there's all sorts of techniques going into it.
Hey, consider subscribing to both our YouTube channel and CorridorDigital.com to watch extended reacts without any ads.
Downton Abbey, great show. The guy who made Downton Abbey made another show, and instead of about being British, it's about being American, but older in the 1800s.
You bastard.
I was tipped off that there was a very surprising moment in the show at the end of season 3. Spoilers.
I thank you with all my heart.
You gonna go full siege or something? What's gonna happen?
What is CG at fruit stand? Is he gonna get run
Oh
over?
no, we're doing a hit.
Oh no!
You can smell it. You smell the hit. It just has a scent to it.
God.
He's gonna get hit.
I know. Oh no. Oh Lord, I know. It's like you're like, where's this freaking random box of fruit here? They're not in like the market part of town. It's just like this is like the financial district. Like look at these guys.
Ripping through town.
Ripping.
It's
Dude.
rip, and it's a pure hit and run.
Yeah, the horse doesn't even hit him. It's like the debris of the fruit crate is
Dude,
what's
it's the air pressure of the horse hitting the crates that pushes them away.
sonic
It's the shock wave.
the shock wave of the horse. The horse doesn't go 0 to 60. Like the horse probably has been running, so we would have been seeing an out of control horse and people yelling down the street by now.
The guy stepped on the gas.
He stepped on the gas. He thought it was the brake, but he steps on the gas. We have the CGI fruit box, which you noticed instantly, right?
Yeah, not to mention like the lemons artfully arranged on the crates.
We put the lemons on top for the audience, all right? In reality, the lemons would be in the box. But what doesn't make sense though is like, why is he going legs up first? It's like you watch all these shots of people getting hit by carriages in real life, and you know, they don't go legs up first. You know what I'm saying? Where they go under the wheels.
Separate from the horse hitting him, the other thing that bumps me about the shot is how every single green screen plate is only walking side to side. There's not a single green screen element of a person walking towards camera. Everybody's walking side to side or standing still. And one of the reasons for that is when you have green screen cards, basically, you're basically dealing with a cardboard cutout of a person. And when a person walks towards and away from camera, you get depth and you get their feet on the ground at different perspectives, and it breaks the illusion of the cardboard cutout. Whereas if they just move side to side or stand around, then it's easy.
The activity of everyone else in the scene is another thing that detracts from the realism of it. Because, I mean, obviously they're not doing anything on set to alert the talent that there's like some explosion or like something to look at. Everyone else is just acting like nothing happened.
Did you know that the director is not allowed to talk to extras on a union set?
Is that true?
When the director starts talking to you, you get upgraded to an actual actor role, which costs $600 a day under SAG.
Wait, really?
So directors are not allowed to talk to extras, nor are they allowed to give extras lines. The moment you speak as an extra, you get $600.
The line is, I didn't know about the line.
Do a movie with only extras who can't speak. You have one main character with a speaking role, and then all the other speaking roles are just extras who have to like body language.
Well, that's why you'll see
script.
like improv scenes, like like when Jim Carrey walks out of like the shop in Dumb and Dumber, goes, "Huh, big gulps, huh?" They're not allowed to talk. That's why they don't say anything.
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
Perfect. That's so
Those poor extras can't say a thing.
As painful as it is to get wrecked by an unseen horse, you know what hurts more? Getting murked by any one of the 2,500 military vehicles you can command in War Thunder. Today's sponsor. In the Gilded Age, advanced warfare meant throwing any punch that wasn't exclusively an uppercut. Today, it's photorealistic battles with tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships from multiple generations of military tech, all in one game. And it's completely free. So there's nothing to stop you from playing the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. Most comprehensive? Jordan, you must be out of your mind. Well, yes. You see, with War Thunder, there's no health bar, just real simulated damage. And with X-ray damage view, you can get those peepers on exactly where the shell entered and what systems you destroyed in the process. I don't even know what those systems are. I just like breaking them. You got a PC? No problem. PlayStation or Xbox? Get to the chopper. And it's even on mobile, so you can keep those little thumbs working while you're on the road. And hey you, new player or returning player after more than 6 months on PC and console, you get an exclusive bonus pack just for signing up using the links below. I'm talking premium vehicles, boosters, and more, you greedy little bugger. So ditch the buggy and take command of vehicles from 10 major nations. You can join a community of over 95 million players in epic PvP battles across land, air, and sea, all brought to life with realistic graphics and authentic sound effects that put you right at the helm of history's most powerful war machine by downloading War Thunder via the links below. And speaking of horsepower, let's get back to React.
I actually do have a fast horse clip too.
No, you're the better segue than that. We're watching this first instead.
All right. So far, we're at 1 HP. God, the title's so cringy.
This was actually a comment recommended clip. Let's just jump into it.
These men are fast. He must have superpowers.
You can slam those horses.
Whoa, dusty.
Yeah, real dusty. Kind of a compositing nightmare. See, that's what it looks like when you get hit by a horse.
Ooh, meaty. Oh!
Ouch. See, that's what it looks like when you get hit by a horse. Yeah. Dude, the horse parkour scene.
Just like the Native Americans used to do it.
Oh, he's not a vampire.
No, he's a hunter of vampires.
He's just a guy?
He
got hit with a horse.
He's
The other guy died.
So this was right after Avatar. This scene was done by Weta Effects.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Johannes Sam and his son who are probably watching this episode right now. They worked on developing this technology called deep compositing, where, for example, you're seeing a picture on your TV, your phone right now, and it has a pixel value, say for my skin right here. Now, if I hold up this transparent pink plastic, that pixel value has changed. But what deep compositing can do is it stores the pixel value here, and then it stores another pixel value here for the different layers of depth of different things that are showing up. So you can actually delete and add things and put things in between your pixels, which is kind of crazy. Basically, you're storing an image with multiple layers of images kind of going in, almost like a point cloud per pixel.
Yeah, pixel point cloud is how I like to think of it too.
Well, I can see why that would be useful here.
So it's like, okay, you want to put a monkey in that smoke, well, we cut it out, it's a flat image. But this monkey has depth information, so we can scoot that flat image forwards and backwards to have the monkey basically be in it. So you can kind of see here, this is like the point cloud. This is effectively every pixel you're seeing mapped into 3D space. But it's important to remember, it's not just a single pixel in 3D space. It's also any pixels behind that pixel if there's any transparency.
It's so cool. Like, this is the one VFX technique I still have yet to actually personally mess with. It's so cool and so useful. But yeah, smoke clouds. I mean, I think that's like the big use for it. Dirt, smoke, dust, all these like semi-translucent things that cover so much depth.
A very, very important visual effects technology, which we don't talk about too often, which is deep compositing.
We talk about it all the time. After, like, every other episode, we're like, dude, deep compositing. It's pretty sweet.
It is. It's such a cool concept.
Hey guys, what's the craziest visual effects shot you've seen on YouTube, in a YouTube video? Not like a Hollywood trailer uploaded to YouTube, but like something a YouTuber made. Please leave a comment down below.
We're looking at 300 horses. 300 horsepower in this scene, which is impressive. But why don't we up it? Let's take it to 1,000, baby. Look at the movie F1. I want to show you guys a collection of racing scenes from this movie.
Okay.
And I want to get your vibe check on how you think they would go about executing it.
He came to the right place.
It's lights out, and away we go. And it's a decent start, and everyone keeping it clean as into
All right.
the source we go. Ferrari ahead
Cool.
of Red Bull, but here
Looks like an F1 race filmed with like red cameras.
battling with him, Piastri, Joe
Looks good.
Leclerc, and
Looks good,
here
right?
Looks realistic.
Bench GPs. But Gasly shuts the door, leaving them with nowhere to go.
Are all those cars CG? If all those cars are CG, then I'm very impressed. The reflections.
That looks
Oh, his
pretty
tire
good.
came off. The amateurs.
Yeah, pit crew.
If you were to go about doing this, like what approach do you take with CG to do so?
Start with them go-karts.
Yeah.
Drive them around, speed up the footage, stabilize it, CGI replace F1 cars. I think that's the most economical way to do
Yeah, that is
this.
definitely economical.
I would put my actors on like a trailer or some like rigged up car so you could film them doing that kind of stuff. Kind of basically what Tom Cruise is doing in Top Gun, where it's like you're doing a ride along effectively. Though you wouldn't be able to do it in an F1 car. I'd just build a cockpit in like something else that can seat more than one person. I would try to actually film a real F1 race, but I imagine that'd probably be a problem for the story. Though you could just reskin certain cars and just swap them out. You'd have perfect reference footage.
Both of you have firmly grasped threads of truth here. Like you're both completely right on the right track. There are no visual effects in this movie.
Are you?
No, I'm kidding. That's all I get. No. At least something from every shot is captured in camera. And it's funny that you mentioned Top Gun because this is the same director of Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, okay, cool.
But what's really cool is, I mean, F1 is an elite sport. Super expensive, all the cars super top secret. Apple, you know, created some form of partnership with F1 to where they were giving these guys basically an open door access to all of the events over an entire season, which I don't think that's ever been done in sports and film, where you're given an open door to film at events as if they are your movie set.
Yeah.
Right? But everything is very to time. And so what they would give them is 20 minutes on track on a qualifying day to give them place to get whatever they needed. Everything else, they have to figure out another way around. The way that it works, you've got F1, F2, F3. It gets progressively cheaper as you go down because they don't have the resources.
Too,
yeah,
right?
slower too. Yeah, slower too.
Lamer.
Yeah. So they designed an F1 appearing F2 car that is this apex, this fake team that doesn't exist. And they rigged it up with custom cameras all around it. Sony created 25 custom, super tiny 4K full sensor cameras that could be mounted all around the vehicle. Sometimes there were 16 mounted at one given time.
Wow.
The F1 cars are very sleek and there's no like trunk or anything, no place to store stuff. And so they had to separate the sensors of the camera from the recording devices, and they hid all the recording devices underneath the radiators and the wings. So they made like little custom cavities and just tucked all the wires in and up the sides. They are pulling focus on these cameras in real time, and they can also pan the cameras because each of them is on a motorized head that can rotate. So those shots you're seeing where the camera's panning over, that's really being operated in real time. When you're in race day, weight matters a lot, and you don't want to be encumbered on a real car for a real race. That's not going to be good at all. And so Apple designed a really small, lightweight camera and got permission to mount it over the shoulder of select drivers for a given race. Depending on the story beat for that race at that point in time, they would pick a driver they thought was going to place in that area. And they would mount the little camera on them, and they would get footage of the entire race from over the shoulder of that driver. But here's the big one. The rest of the footage that we see, how the heck do you capture an entire race in a broadcast style? Like there's an entire system for F1 where they have 30 cameras mounted around the track. They have like a dynamic system of understanding how to follow the action. All that stuff's already figured out. So they said, hey, why don't we just tap in to their live broadcast?
Interesting.
Yeah, they're adding motion blur to these shots. This is nuts. That was the CG footage you just watched.
Very cool.
And they just kept the crowd because it's like, why not? All of it's free.
So they will walk in there with their little HDMI splitters.
And they would pull the live feed from the broadcast.
So they basically can make their own custom edits of each race.
Yeah. So the editors had hundreds of hours of race footage.
Oh my God, what a nightmare in a
And they
sense.
were given, literally, it's like editing a documentary at that point. And they were given the green light to take and select different areas of the race, different things that were happening in order to construct a cohesive story for this given race in the movie.
The approvals on this movie must have been like the red tape to edit this stuff and use certain shots. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, so they'd have to string it together. And then the VFX team, led by Framestore and ILM, would have to go in and make sure the cars made sense, reskinning most of them so that the positions of the cars make sense for the continuity of the film.
Wow. Really nice looking camera they got there for being so tiny.
And then you're replacing the entire car body and driver and helmet. Because you need all the reflections, all the motion inherited from the driving. It's seamless. It's a seamless blending. There is one race in particular that's next level.
Here comes the rain. Let's see who played slicks.
They got the wet tires on now.
First time ever.
Oh, that one. Oh, wow.
Woo.
Yike.
Damn, he really sent it. Boom!
Is he gonna make a Reddit moment and stop and check on him? Yeah, okay.
The Reddit moment. What is unique about this race in particular is
Rain.
the rain, exactly. Problem is, at this race, Monza, There was no rain in 2024.
So what is this? We're calling this wet for dry or dry for wet?
I think we're
Dry for
calling
wet.
this dry for wet. Is it? Wait, what's
They
the
filmed a dry scene
For wet.
for a wet story.
dry
Yeah.
scene for a wet story? For the Monza race in particular, they were unable to film on the Monza racetrack. They had to film it in England. And when they filmed it in England, it wasn't raining either. So what they did is full recreation of the track, full recreation of the environment, and all the wet effects. Like all the rooster tail kick-up spray, all the atmospherics. It's a total flex. And then, of course, you've got this explosion as well, which is based on 2 real crashes in F1. And so to do that, they just sent it, dude. They launched an F3
Really?
body, yeah, which are way cheaper to use. So they got an F3 body and launched it off a pneumatic rail.
Oh.
Just
It
shot
looks
it.
really good.
Yeah, it catches the air. Like it has air resistance in a way that like a race boat does, you know, or F1 cars, where it's like you can feel the lightness in that flat bottom when it's like kind of catching the air with a twist and it falls a bit differently. It's really subtle and pretty much impossible to do by hand.
Yeah, like that shot's fantastic, and like
Yeah.
crashing into the trees, which I believe it seems like that's just it hitting the trees.
He would have to be going so fast,
Dude,
to
legit.
clear the fence from hitting a little bump on a turn. You would have to be going so fast.
But then, of course, the entire thing explodes. And for the fire, I mean, maybe this is commonplace in special effects, but I actually thought it was really cool. They had their F3 body, but they also had special effects fire rigging all around it so that the stuntman, or I think it was actually the actor who was in there in fire retardant clothing, they could turn it up like a stovetop. So they'd turn it down, all the fire would simmer, he'd get in, and then they'd turn it up, and the whole thing would become an inferno again.
Yeah, if you're gonna do CG fire, you need to have something real in the shot.
Yeah.
You need to have real fire to match the colors too. It's impossible to do it by hand.
Yeah. So you've got broadcast footage, you've got custom footage from these custom rigs, you've got shoulder-mounted footage from a real rig, like this hodgepodge of all this real stuff that serves as the base for the visual effects, which already is super impressive. But the fact that it doesn't like really trigger you when you're watching the movie at all, like you're really immersed in what's going on, is such a flex to me. It's really one heck of a feat. It gets me all amped, as you can tell. I get all excited about it. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It looks insane.
All right, boys, it's time to solve a mystery. Visual effects artists are a lot like magicians, wouldn't you say? We share a lot in
Exactly.
common.
Yeah.
In that spirit, I've brought a David Copperfield clip from one of his TV specials, the Tornado of Fire TV special.
Whoa.
And he does a trick here where he does a live teleportation to Hawaii.
Wait.
Now, I'm not in the business of like ruining magic tricks, but in this case, I thought it'd be fun to ruin it. I just want to see, I want to put you guys to the test in front of everybody here and see if you guys can figure out how David
I
Copperfield
do
did
even
this
have to
trick.
watch it. You said he teleports to Hawaii. Like it's called an edit. It's like if I could teleport anywhere in this room with an edit.
All right, good. Let's see how they're doing in Hawaii right now. There it is, our little
Live, it's live, you can tell.
Hawaii.
Wow.
At least you know it is live.
Brett, how you doing?
Doing fine.
Come on down and examine the sand.
I'm still very doubtful of how.
Keep your mind open. It might be legit.
But is this a joke clip, Niko? I think this is you're joking us, man.
He does this in his live show, by the way.
You can't teleport into a TV screen. That doesn't count as magic.
Just keep going.
Watch.
You know it's random. There's the first throw.
Okay, there's no way to fake this.
Yeah, this is random people.
Look at that random guy. Man.
Just the most random guy.
Ray's the most random.
Mr. Random here is going to put his initials, his seed number, on David Copperfield's arm.
Gosh, this guy's so random.
He's going to take a Polaroid.
Do you believe yet, Sam?
We've all seen movies like Star Wars and Jurassic Park where they put people into fake backgrounds. But we're not doing that. We have one camera, one continuous shot on that beach in Hawaii.
That's legit, dude. That's legit.
All right.
It's live.
Those are random people from the audience. There are people who have commented on this video saying, I was in the audience and I got picked for one of these. It's not stage people.
Okay.
Okay. Just going to take that guy to Hawaii.
But this guy wasn't random.
That guy was not random.
This guy had a slideshow about him.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
not random.
There's a mirror so you can see from behind. Remember, these people were selected at random by throwing a ball into the audience. That goes in your pocket. Remember what that looks like? The reason we took the Polaroid and my new tattoo is when you see us on that beach in Hawaii, that you know that we're really there right now.
Wow, he's the best.
Doesn't strike me as a real beach at all, dude. Not even a little.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with that?
We're here in Hawaii.
Now hold on.
It's real! He's running to a beach!
Keep going.
Go in the water!
Dude, jump in the water with your clothes on. Yeah.
Whoa. What's the sky though? Like, what is going on?
Look at that.
with
Look
this
at that.
lighting?
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks really weird, guys.
All right, what's this?
Wow. It's the photo.
It's the photo.
That's the photo.
Give it to that guy over there.
Who's that guy over there?
Real emotion. Is it his dad? He's never seen his dad. It's his dad! It's his dad!
This is freaking like Maury magic.
Maury magic! Maury magic!
Oh my god.
Maury magic!
He's come back. I'm gonna leave you here.
Good luck getting home. Kid.
Yeah. Well, his dad
Maybe your
said.
dad can help.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy smokes.
Wow. Bravo. Yeah, let's.
That's why he's the best. Oh!
And he's up there.
David Blaine.
The
David
music
Blaine.
smells!
They got the fan going.
They're gonna open up.
Oh, look at that. She get rained on. Wait, this is like a religious experience. Look at this. God damn.
All right, detectives.
What do you mean?
You guys do this professionally. What? How did you do that? This seems like a job for a visual effects artist, right? We're dealing with like magic in the screen.
First, just to get it out of the way, is it real?
What do you mean? Yes, it's real magic. You got it. You got me.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, my first thought is like they're not going to Hawaii.
They're not going to Hawaii. They're going to a soundstage.
Like they're like on a little area there with some water and
Yeah.
like a set.
I'll tell you when you're on track and when you're not.
Okay.
You are incorrect about it not being it's an outdoor environment.
That is an outdoor. It looks so weird.
I know. They're on a beach, right?
Yeah.
That's not a soundstage.
Oh. They cut to a different freaking shot of him running to the water, and they crop him out of frame, so when it zooms back out, now that's him now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
So they just replace
they're
him.
hiding a transition.
They hide the transition.
You're right. We're watching pre-recorded footage of Hawaii. How are you going to bring in the initials and the picture? You had your two actors standing in front of either a green screen or a rear projection screen. And at the point here, when this guy comes running back out of the water, which is filmed in Hawaii, David Copperfield is standing in front of a green screen and or like a giant rear projection screen.
Yeah.
Zooming in so the other guy leaves frame, because now when they zoom back out, who is standing there with a photo in his pocket? But the actual actor, now there with David Copperfield in front of the green screen.
That's how they're doing that takeover, where he steps in front of the projection, because we're still watching the real footage of him running back to camera, but it allows us to basically have that in-camera move over to David Copperfield. Yeah. And while that's happening, basically the guy just...
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it can be green screen because the background's tracked. Yeah, it's rear projection.
The zoom into the arm is when the person filming on the projected stage starts taking over. Everything else up to that was camera filmed at the other location.
And then here, watch this. When they pan over to the dad, they're going to pan away from the real actor.
I love that moment.
If they zoom in to hide the transition...
And he's already now getting back to the stage.
Yep.
Because you got to build in the transition time.
But that little bit of just filming a TV screen and having him stand in front of it so you can zoom in and out and move the camera around and it all tracks and kind of matches. Very clever, works really well.
A little disappointed it's not real, I'll be honest.
So we're gonna look at one more magic clip here. It's a Chris Angel magic clip, and it's, I don't know if Sam's gonna like it. It's too rough for YouTube. We're putting it on the website. This is rough.
Oh, Lord, I can't believe, why are we watching this? I'm gonna leave.
Oh my gosh, you don't like magic?
Quarterdigital.com, you can go there.
Oh, hey, don't forget, new players or those returning after more than 6 months on PC and console can claim an exclusive bonus pack with premium vehicles, boosters, and more. You didn't forget, did ya? Download War Thunder today via the links below, silly goose. Enjoy your day.